are going to have some good stuff here. This is the women's MX, so 10 minutes plus a lap, thanks to signage. And we're looking for the whole shot. We've got some whole shot money here. So women's motocross.
Well, there we go, and I think it might have been Zara through there. Keen to look out for it. I think it's got Zara, so well done to Zara Gray. I think it's Zara to get that whole shot. Just a reminder for those classes doing the whole shot, we've got the line that's drawn just after the corner and up here where we can see it, so it's not exactly on the corner or just after the corner. It's probably then another 20 metres further on, but it'll still give us an opportunity, and there was no change anyway. No matter what point on the corner you would have called it, would have been Zara's all the way. Special shout out today to my friend Ryder. Neat to see you, Ryder. I was so excited on Friday driving up saying, man, I hope Ryder's going to be around this weekend. So neat to see you, and great to hear what a good year you've had, and progressing so well. So special man that we remember from a lot of fun times around in our sport. So well done. All right, back to the action. This time, look at this for a women's class. How's this for our sport, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? For the numbers here today, and look at the confidence, ladies. And we had a 12 and unders class yesterday with 6 young girls in it. So well done, including 2 of those on 65 cc motorbikes. And that's out on the big track. That's not including the girls that were on the mini track. And there was actually even more girls that were riding in male-dominated classes as well yesterday. So we probably actually had about, I think yesterday, 9 or 10 girls competing, and here's another 30 today, another 30 plus today. So here we are, our women's motocross looking great, and well done to Zara, this lady going so well. And she was one of those in the non-women's class yesterday. She was racing amongst the others in the 125 lineup. So there we go, sorry, 250. And here we go, look at that, look at that, look at that, all the way. 912 for Nikki, and for Nikki Malin. Oh, Nikki, back to the brilliant best. It does not take long. Once a gifted motocross, always a motocross. Check that out, Nikki. Her first motocross here in New Zealand for many years here at Summercross, a track that she enjoyed so much all those years ago. And look at that, it's still a class performer. International woman, this, of course, but more importantly, some of the roles that she's done, for example, like working for Ustream, the world organisers of motocross. She had a key role to play with Ustream. Now she's now involved in the media and publicity with Yamaha Europe, and look at just once a champion, always a champion. That's why she does such great things. And to all you other ladies and families and supporters out there of women's motocross, get online with this lady, and particularly on her very positive Facebook page. And lovely to have her back, and a neat relationship she's still got with her mum and dad, and back here to support them and see them more often. So special lady, and of course husband Paul will be supporting her out on the racetrack at the moment, but we'll be catching up with Paul when he joins us here in the Tony Rees Motorcycles Honda commentary box a little bit later on. But look at the jumping this lady does, and if Zara wondered who her competition was here today, she probably had no idea about Nikki. Of course, Nikki's maiden name was Scott, and her brother David Scott. Between the family, they were in a junior competition, and David was a very accomplished junior rider as well, and Nikki's certainly one of our class women in our fields, shall we say politely, around almost 20 years ago. So neat to have her back, and here she is enjoying Summercross today, and thanks to all those that have chipped in to make sure she's got some gear and a bike to ride on here today. This is pretty special. Brad, you'd remember well seeing Nikki and brother David on our racetracks.
Yeah, I used to race with David back in the day.
Yeah, like exactly. You were
like
too.
Decades ago. Yeah, absolutely. So, no, great stuff to see Nikki back in New Zealand. That gap just on 2.9 seconds. So Zara Gray doing a great job out there. And isn't it fantastic to see the ladies out there? Taylor Rampton, she was running in 3rd place. She's just slipped back. So unfortunately for Taylor, she's now dropped back. We've got Rachel Archer in there running in 3rd place. Mel Patterson, Hannah Powell from the Manawatu is in there as well. This is a great women's field. We've got Amy Roberts, who's our women's champion. Had a horror start, was back in 15th place, now manages to get herself into 7th. So have a look at the number 1 on the Yamaha. That is Amy Roberts. So she'll be doing a late race charge, but it's all Zara Gray out in the front at the moment. Fantastic to watch. And this signage presented women's class, the 13 years and over. We call it 13 years and over because we had an under 13s class here yesterday. So a massive 32 entries out there, so 32 entries in our women's class, and the level of racing is truly top-notch. So Zara Gray out in front ahead of Nikki Malin, and then go to Rachel Archer in 3rd place, Mel Patterson and Hannah Powell, your classy top 5 as we watch them heading out the back straight, and brilliant to watch. So Taylor Rampton, she's just rounding out our top 10. She had a great start running in 3rd place, but unfortunately she just slipped back there, so we'll keep an eye on her. She'll be doing some late race charging as well. And these guys get 10 minutes plus a lap, so a relatively short sprint race here. but we're already 4 and a bit minutes into this one, and so far at the moment, take nothing away from Zara Gray, this has been absolutely fine. We've watched this young lady just grow and grow over the years, and now look at her right at the sharp end of women's racing. She's also the fastest out there, lapping in the 152, so that's pretty good going as well. That was about the same as the veterans were going around here as well. So look at this from the women's class, absolutely brilliant, and it is with the 118 Zara Gray.
All right, here we are with Zara. Brent to come past the East Bay Engineering lap score line. There she goes, 118 for Zara. Great bit of riding from her as we look out to Nikki here, and her old number as well, 912. That's what I think is pretty awesome. So 912, and look at that nice gear she's got. So she's certainly come prepared and out to show us her class again as we check out Rachel there on the 650, and then looking back to 52 this time. That'll be Mel Patterson. Good work from her on the Patterson O'Connor motorcycles. KTM SX 250F. So well done to Mel, and Mel's showing us some class in moto for some time as we look out for Amy Roberts there in the 5th ahead of Letitia Alabaster, and then checking out Hannah Powell. Chloe Steele had the opportunity to catch up with Chloe. She's been here over the weekend, and talked to her about how excited she was for racing today, and said, well, how are you feeling, Chloe, where are you going to be? And she sort of gave us that, what would you call it, sort of that undecisive response by saying here where she felt she'd be, but I tell you what, not too bad, I think, in 8th place. Courtney Clapham, Taylor Rampton, former women's champion, Brad, back there in 10th place at the moment, so that gives you an idea of the calibre of the field we've got. I know that Taylor doesn't do anywhere near the riding that she used to, so she's not as fit and active, but normally you'd find an old motocross she'd be still probably about 5th place, so I think that tells us how much the other riders have improved.
Oh, absolutely, this is fantastic. This is not for the faint-hearted, the Summercross track at Awakaponga, but to see 32 ladies all on this great pace, fantastic. So we've got around about 3 laps to go in this one at the moment, and it's still with the 118 of Zara Gray ahead of Nikki Malin, and Zara just stretching out that advantage. It's well over 7.5 seconds at the moment, so Zara Gray certainly the fastest one on the track at the moment. Nikki Malin still doing a good job in 2nd place, but Rachel Archer right on the back wheel there. So Rachel with her brilliant cross-country and enduro endeavours, look at how much bike fitness she'll have out there as we see the battle for 2nd place really starting to heat up. They're going to head over the left-hander on the way to the Scott Goggles jump as well. So look at that one, 2nd place so far for Nikki Malin, but 3rd for Rachel Archer. That one there really heating up, and also the battle for 4th there with Mel Patterson and Amy Roberts. That's going to be a great battle to watch as well. So we've got about 2 laps to go in this one, and still some battles out there to decide all the positions for this Sign Edge Women's Moto 13 plus, and great to see 32 entries out there, and a big thanks to Sign Edge, legendary sponsors of Summercross. So brilliant stuff at the moment.
All right, yes indeed, massive thanks to Phil for buying our trophies. 35 out there for Hannah Powell, out of the Manual 2 on the City Honda, 139 for Chloe, she 2 on the Honda. Taylor picking it up, I think that's Taylor, might have moved up, I think she might have got 1 if not 2 places over that last lap, so keen to watch her performance out there, picking up Jessica Dunn and Tyler Edwards in that field as well. In fact, no, there's Taylor with Courtney Clapham. Taylor's only gone to 9th, we've got Tyler Cushion, Charlotte Knight, Amy Corston, local lady in there, and they're just in behind them. And at 32, I think that's probably the most women I've ever commentated in one race. That is just fantastic for women in motocross in New Zealand. And we don't even have our world star Courtney Duncan with us today. So how positive is this for our sport? Women's motocross rules, and we've even got the whole shot out there to Zara Gray. She'll be getting the bonus money for our Honda Hot Shots, whole shots here today on our program. Brad, quality to see this kind of depth in our sport.
Yeah, absolutely. You touched on no Courtney Duncan here. We don't have Roma Edwards as well. She'd be another lady that'd be right up the sharp end as well. So they have 32 classy ladies like this, and the white flag ready and waiting for Zara Gray. What a great job young Zara's doing out there. So fantastic to see and awesome to watch. 32 entries, and well and truly a feature on the Sunday program here at Awakaponga for the 48th Summercross.
Bring it on, Zara, Nikki, Rachel in there as well as 650, for young Rachel. You see the 650 on the back of her riding gear showing us a different number. More importantly, there she goes, just coming up on the tail and watching her skills. Look, she'll be driving with her legs. She'll be a big lady to make sure she's off the seat. Now, when I say big from the point of view, of course, of showing her strength to go through there. Look at that, getting right around the outside, driving with her legs. She's, of course, coming home for GNCC racing, so good to watch up there. Rachel now. Oh, Rachel into the lead. So number 1, she's moved around the outside. So Zara having slipped back, and Nikki's still holding on to that second. So look out for Rachel Archer. And unlike the other ladies, she's doing more cross-country than she is moto. But of course, once you do so much cross-country, it always goes better for your moto experience. It's better this way than the other way around, doing a lot of moto and then doing cross-country. This is great to watch, so well done. Well, Andy at bikesportnz.com, he's going to be an absolute heaven here today, getting world-class women riders like Rachel Archer, specialist in GNCC Grand National Cross Country out of the USA. This is where she's been winning and podium and Pro-Am Women's Moto events. So fantastic. She's a world-class rider, and that's been proved here at the moment. And Brad, we're getting an idea of that because typical of a cross-country person, they don't practice starts. Starts aren't the norm. They normally have got a whole race to do, and she's just pegging them off and using all those classics of looking for the quality lines and where to go racing.
Yeah, so we've got the MXT, the motocross and track timing up here, and the fastest lap of the race, 1:51.3 for Rachel. So there you go, just doing all her work right at the end of the race. Consistent lap time, so fantastic to watch. And not sure what happened to Zara Gray. She slipped back down to about 5th place, so we'd missed what happened to her. A little bit of a hiccup there, but we'll take nothing away from now Rachel Archer, who's in the lead of this one with about 2 corners to go. The white flag is out, and around the Scott Goggles tabletop, so fantastic. Here it is, Rachel Archer, some massive air, and we'll go through the left-hand hairpin, and here it is, the 46 of Rachel Archer to take the checkered flag. So the first women's moto win for her. We've got Nikki Malin, she's there in 2nd place, but look at Amy Roberts right there in 3rd. So Amy with a better start, she is going to be a contender later on today, but that's 2nd for Nikki Malin, and then we go to 3rd for Amy Roberts. So great racing all over the track here at Awakaponga. Brilliant stuff.
Send it to me. Well, just loving the fact that we've got so much quality motocross in a women's class like that. Unbelievable. Thanks to Farm Source, proud supporters of Dairy for Life from Fonterra with Nick's Auto Services and their fabulous auto shop.